Well, good morning, everybody, or good afternoon, wherever you are. My name is Stephen Innes, and I'm the host for Block B of the ArchivesSpace online forum. I just need to remind you of a few points on the opening slide, which will make life easier for you, and if you're like me, some of this is a little bit unfamiliar. One of the important rules is, if you're not speaking, please mute yourself with the button in the lower left hand of the screen. If you are presenting, you can use the video, but in general you'll be prevented from sharing your video unless you're speaking. You can use the chat box to comment on questions at any time, and you have options there of using the chat privately to address a particular individual or participant or the whole group. Now, the event page, which you've probably already been to, is extremely useful. It has a lot of the presentations, the biographies of the speakers, and also the notes section there is very valuable, and we've included a link to that. That's already been very well used, I see, in Block A earlier today. So notes are great if you need to comment on anything or you want to follow up. So you do feel free to add to those notes. The sessions are being recorded and they'll be posted to the event page when they're available. Other than that, I shall leave it to our fine presenter and Chair of ArchivesSpace, Christine. Thank you.
Hi, thank you, Stephen, and thank you those of you who are joining us for the first time today or who have come back from our first block of sessions, which I thought it was just wonderful, the kind of information that people shared. So I'm going to just give a brief presentation, just very briefly to say a few things about what we want to accomplish with the forum today. If you have things that, if you were here before, this covers some of the same ground, but not all the same ground, thankfully, for those of you who were here before. So anyway, welcome or welcome back, as I said. And actually, I will turn on my video so you can see me. Just a second. Hello? Oh, let me adjust. I had to go to a different room of my house because it's a different time of the day. Okay, so welcome back. Thank you for being here. You've heard me probably say this already a dozen times today, but it's true every single time. We're so excited by the amount of interest that people have had in this forum. 400 of you, over 400 of you signed up to be for some piece of the day today. We're really gratified by that level of interest. We hope that the forum will help you do one or more of the following. We know that people are coming in at all different levels of exploring ArchivesSpace or having implemented ArchivesSpace, so people have all kinds of different needs and interests. But hopefully this program is going to help you possibly learn a little bit more about ArchivesSpace, learn more about your peers and how they've addressed challenges in managing and providing access to their collections. You'll have a chance to share your knowledge and ideas. I think we saw last time that in the last block that it wasn't just the speakers providing valuable insight into the things that they were talking about, but also people in the chat. People who have grappled with some of these same challenges in their institutions or who know some ins and outs of different parts of ArchivesSpace in a way that was really useful to share with others in the session. So we hope you will feel free to do that as well. Also, we hope you will be able to connect with others. You may be able to identify today people that you want to follow up on, people that you may not have known before. We definitely encourage you to do that. And also, we're hoping you're going to come out of this with some ideas for the future. I wanted to say thank you to our amazing working group. This event, this is our first time doing this, and so we didn't really have a template laid out for how to do this. So our group has been so amazing in putting this together for you. by name, they are Christine Kim of the California Digital Library, Jessica Crouch, who worked at the University of South Carolina until last Friday, and we pulled her over to the ArchivesSpace side. She's going to be our community engagement coordinator as of April 1st. Also on our group, Leilani Dawson of the University of Hawaii at Manoa, Madeline Sheldon of Lyrasis, Mariella Soprano of Caltech, Megan Firestone of Southwestern University, Patrick Milhone of University of Notre Dame, Stephen Innes, your host of the University of Auckland, and Venkat Srinivasan of the National Center for Biological Sciences in Bangalore, India. I just wanted to point out, I think some of your speakers will point out as well, and Stephen has also already pointed out some ways that you can get more information about ArchivesSpace and the things you've learned here after today. So the event page will be a great source, of course, for the things that are actually happening today, presentations, notes, and recordings as they're available are going to be posted there. For sort of ongoing information about ArchivesSpace, either coming from the program or coming from the wider community. Follow us on Twitter if you're a person who's on Twitter. You can subscribe to our blog, which is linked from the regular ArchivesSpace webpage. You can watch pages on our wiki or participate in pages on our wiki to find out information about what's happening with our governance groups or with the program itself or in the wider community. Our development catalog is public, so you can go to our development catalog to check the status of individual issues or file or comment on individual issues yourself. If you're someone who's interested in participating in development, definitely watch or participate in our GitHub repository linked there. There are a lot of different opportunities for those who are not necessarily full-blown professional developers, but people who have an interest or are technically inclined or interested in making ArchivesSpace better. We'd love to hear from you. And of course, you can always contact the program team. You're going to hear from multiple of us on the program today. You've already heard from me, and in a little bit you'll hear from our tech lead, Lainey. You can contact the program team at any time, and either we can help you with what you're grappling with, or we can point you in the right direction, including to other community members that may be more conversant in that issue. So it's time to get on to the program. I'll step out from this, but I did just want to say one more thing, which is that this is an experiment. I keep emphasizing that this is the first time we've done this. So we really need your help in figuring out how to make it better for the next time we do this. So we want to hear from you what worked, what didn't work maybe so well, and what you want to dive into more deeply in the future. So I ask just that you please fill out an evaluation when you reach the end of your forum day, whether that's right now or whether it's many hours from now when we're done talking ArchivesSpace for the day. So with that, I will actually throw you over to our first session and Patrick and Jessica, who are going to take you through that. Thank you.